Alright, YouTubers, welcome back to War Thunder Ground Forces with the Angry Nerd. And today I thought we would take a look at the Soviet premium SU-100Y, also known as the box tank. Now, the SU-100Y was a Soviet prototype self-propelled gun developed from the prototype T-100 tank. It was developed during the Winter War with Finland and featured a 130mm naval gun. It did not see service before the end of that war, but was brought into use in the Second World War in the defense of Moscow. In December 1939, the Northwest Command of the Red Army requested development of a multi-purpose vehicle based on the T-100. The vehicle was to function as a self-propelled gun, a bridge layer, an explosives transport, and a recovery vehicle. During the development of this vehicle, it was proposed to mount the large high-velocity 152mm cannon on the T-100 in order to give it the capacity to destroy bunkers and other concrete structures, such as Dragon's Teeth, a common anti-tank measure amongst Europe's fixed fortifications. The plant manager at N-185 proposed to stop the development of the multi-purpose prototype and use the T-100 as a self-propelled gun armed with the 100 and 130mm naval guns. This idea was accepted, and on January 8, 1940, the plans of the T-100X were finalized. The T-100X was to have a box-shaped fighting compartment and to be equipped with the 130mm B-13 naval gun. During the development of the prototype, the shape of the fighting compartment was modified to reduce ammunition loading times. The new design was renamed the SU-100Y. The designs for the SU-100Y were sent to the factory on February 24, 1940, and it was tested for the first time on March 14th. But the Winter War came to an end before the SU-100Y ever saw combat. Ultimately, the project was abandoned, mainly due to the termination of the T-100 project, and because the KV-1 and the 152mm equipped KV-2 were superior. The SU-100Y was then transferred to Kablinka in mid-1940. However, it was taken out of storage in November 1941 for the defense of Moscow, along with the Su-14 prototypes as part of a special independent artillery division. No further information on their combat is known, but the SU-100Y, along with an Su-14 prototype, stands today in the Kablinka Tank Museum. Now, in War Thunder, the SU-100Y is a Rank 3 premium tank destroyer with a battle rating of 5.3. It has a 1,486 horsepower engine, propelling the 64-ton vehicle to a top speed of 21.8 miles per hour. It comes equipped with the 130mm B-13 naval gun. Now, I have it assigned to an expert crew with a crew level of 140, which gives me a reload of 19.2 seconds. It has an XP reward of 498 and a silver line reward of 300%. So what do I think of the SU-100Y here in War Thunder? Well, the 130mm naval gun is a great gun. It has a really good trajectory on the shells. You don't have to lob them too much, so it's not too hard to hit things at range. And when you do hit something, it does a ton of damage to it. It's got a pretty large HE component to that shell. So, great gun, great shell. That's about all the good that I have to say about this vehicle. It's a huge vehicle. It weighs a lot and it's not very maneuverable. And it's a very big an easy target for other ground forces. But my main complaint about this vehicle is it is a magnet for bombs. People see this vehicle and they're like, oh God, it's an SU-100Y. I must kill it. So yeah, it suffers air attacks relentlessly. That's just been my experience with it. And more than just to tell you about my experience with it, why don't we take a little quick montage before we get to the actual gameplay, and I'll show you what my experience with the SU-100Y has been. Here we go. Well, that was 2 back-to-back, but only a few of many. Now let's see the gameplay. All right, looks like we picked up Normandy. That is not one of the maps that I particularly like, but we'll see what we can do anyway. I don't want to be down on the beach, so we're going to go with that point there. Not exactly sure what I should be doing with this big ass vehicle here, but I guess I'm going to do what I always do. I'm going to head up toward the church, but this thing is so big I don't want to get sniped crawling up the side of the hill toward the church, so I'm going to come at it from the back side. Now hopefully we can survive an entire game without getting obliterated by an air attack. Gosh, you don't know how bad I dislike these airstrikes in the tank game. I guess if I had any type of solution, it would be to take off the target markers for enemy vehicles while you're in the aircraft, so that if I was flying around I could not see the target markers. I would have to actually use my very poor eyesight to try to find enemy vehicles. I think that would be a good start. Then I wouldn't even bother flying because I wouldn't be able to see them anyway. But alright, let's see what we can do. I'm gonna hide behind this house. Is that a Churchill? They're really tough. See what we can do against it. Oh, you gotta love the 130 millimeters. Kind of hide behind the house while I'm reloading. Put an Oswind over there. Let's see. Oh man, I missed him and he survived. I don't know how he's continuing to drive after I hit him in the engine, but I guess it just counted as fuel tank. Don't really have a shot through there. I hear a plane, it's making me nervous. Let's see. What? Oh! There you go. Took a hit from something, but it bounced. Oh, and another one. Oswind is trying to get some payback. Not hurting me too bad. I think he damaged my driver's periscope or something. Right, I'm reloaded. Let's see what we can see. Oh, yes. See incoming aircraft on the mini-map. Oh, are they heading toward me? No. Holy shit. Go, 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 go. Gotta run out in front of all these enemy tanks. Crap. Oh, and again. 2 air attacks in a row. I'm tracked. Okay, got my track up. I'm very lucky to have survived 2 back-to-back air attacks. Let's see. Don't really have a shot on that. Oh no. Okay. All right. Let's see. Ooh, what's that? Dang it. Too slow. Anybody else gonna come through there? Oh, shoot. Dang. It was a KV-220. That would have been a great kill to help the team. Ah! And I missed that. I'm old and my reaction time is not really good enough to make those shots anymore. Oh, what's that? Oh, there we go. It's a KV-2. Got something right on this street down below me according to the mini-map I've been trying to keep an eye on. I'd like to get a shot on it. 2 enemy aircraft flying around. Oh, there we go. Yes! Another vehicle on the other side of this house. Oh! Alright. I'm tracked. Oh. But we survived. We survived. Luckily. And we got a battle trophy. Wonder what it could be. Oh yay. An order that I never use. Well, once in a blue moon, but mostly never. Okay. One shot, get that a lot with this. Tank Rescuer, Avenger, Professional, Shadow Strike Streak. Destroyed 5 ground units. First place in the team, 21,235. It's with a premium account. So, whew, lucky. That dude had 12, man. He was killing it. Okay. So, yeah. The SU-100Y. Personally, I cannot recommend this vehicle. It must just be my play style. But, you know, I didn't have any better game in it than the game that you just saw. So yeah, and you could see how many air attacks I survived. 2 in that one game there, back to back. This thing is an aircraft magnet. It's slow, it's situational, it's pretty difficult to play, and there's so many other vehicles that I would recommend before I would recommend the SU-100Y, but it does have a great gun, and it is fun to blast the crap out of people. You can't underestimate that, but I don't see myself driving it anymore after this vehicle. After this video. So yeah, if you've liked this look at the SU-100Y, hit that like button. If you didn't, don't. Subscribe if you would. But as always, thanks for watching. I really appreciate it. Nerd out.